And he gets tied up right there. Smith, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's off the mark, and the count now even up.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on.
Williams, off balance feet, there's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Back here at Coors Field, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. And that one missing low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Todd Helton will hit next. Hit in the air, center field. Williams sizing this one up, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now move being made for a pinch hitter, Sammy Sosa.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And misses inside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. On the ground to the left, Story. Handles, throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Smith, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the splitter and it was effective. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 1 for 2.
Now pitching, Matt Straw.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit and then.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder,
Leading
Jose Bautista.
The right fielder, number 19.
This to third. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. And
Ball
downstairs.
1-0.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Ball one, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. He was late there, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one the other way. Whips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now the first baseman. David Ortiz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one hammered. And out number 1 on the grab. There's Gary Sanchez.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
That clips the corner. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Soriano now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams. David Robertson taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings through that one for strike 1. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. Ball 1 there. Robertson, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Trevor Story. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
Double play ball to second. Over to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. Matt Brash gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Williams ranging back. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Runner at third, 2 away. Lined in the left center, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Helton in now, takes ball one off the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the top of the wall. The throw into second.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Bautista stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Outside low. 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Man at second. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That's to third. The throw to first ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. We go to the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So now the DH spot, Yordan Alvarez. Fair ball. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Sammy.
And here is Sosa to the plate. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mantle makes the ground. Runners tagging from second and third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. But a run does come in to score. So they're down to their final out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Strike two. Kopech is just one strike away. Inside, and it hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him.
The batter number
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, Corey Seager. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. Ramirez off of first with two away. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that'll do it. 7-2 your final.
Ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigue. Pero como yo no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me empango, no voy a manchar la Off-White. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Acho, bro.
Wait a minute, let me sit down, yeah.
Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Los Angeles taking on New York. First pitch coming your way next.
Feels like it's getting lit tonight with all the music blasting, with the blinking light, with all the music blasting, with the blinking light. It's in the breakdown.
Almost ready to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Steve Carlton. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now the left fielder, number 14. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we are underway. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Has to barehand it, and he gets him. Nicely done. Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet barehand play like that? That was amazing.
And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Left field. Soriano makes the play, and it's out. Here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. And now Bernie Williams. Right through there for a strike. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right
No
there.
ball.
Just
Two
pulled the
strikes.
string.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. And now Manny Ramirez. Strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to
0-1.
start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two outs, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Cooper delivers. lands another, and that's 3. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Tony Clark.
Tony Clark.
Carl back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Breaking ball inside, and the count even 1-1. That one missing inside. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is filled up. Stays alive. The pitch. And he walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And the batter now, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Second inning here. No score. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Back foot slider struck him out. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the major.
Back safely. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Now it's going to be Javier Sanoja. That to right. Guerrero moving under it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Clark on second. Suzuki on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1. Ball. 3-1. Yeah.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Caught him looking for the K. Back here in Boston, now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team.
De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Cooper winds and fires. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Corey Seager. First pitch, not close. Seager swings, rips one to right. Hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Vladimir Guerrero now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's in the dirt.
Ball, that's down.
And now it's even up. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back here in Boston, on to the 3rd inning. And here is Walker Jenkins. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, he's 0 for 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. In the dirt, Sanchez gathers, throws to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And that misses.
That's a ball.
At 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Back inside Fenway Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. And there's a ball.
That's down. Ball.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate.
2-1.
You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Batting ninth,
and now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Fought off foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. As we go to the top of the fourth, down to third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
That one not close, and it's 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Tony Clark, the next to hit, walked his first time. And that one is in the dirt. 1-0. That's down and in. A slider missed. And another ball. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Wilson stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 3-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
2 on 1 out, and here is Seiya Suzuki. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 3-0. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just missed.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox won at second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at Fenway, now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Bernie Williams.
Tap foul at the plate. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
So now here's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. They say it went.
1 and 2's the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. MLB The Show digs in now. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And now the count is even. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back now at Fenway. We go to the top of the fifth. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Carlton back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And that squirts through. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder. And that's in there at the knees. Bunting, and he pops it up. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
That's out to center field. 1 away. So up next, MLB De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one in the air center field. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Clark at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Center field, Williams settles underneath it, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back in Boston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Corey Seager. On the ground. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. It kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And a swing and a miss.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Fouled off left side. Here goes the runner. And a foul ball. Cooper checks on the runner. And he's back safely. Ball
That's a
one.
ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Catcher, Gary.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That's out number 3.
Yeah, I do. I do it often. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing. If we ain't talking
Top of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
Hit in the air, left field. Soriano puts it away for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered in this game.
Suzuki.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. There's your strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Michael Kopech.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Way outside, and that is ball 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Cold night
1
tonight,
ball, 2
Boog,
strikes.
and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Goes down looking. Back here at Fenway
Leading
Park,
off
bottom of
for
the
the American
6th.
Giants,
And here's the
the
first
first
baseman,
baseman,
David Ortiz.
Ortiz.
That one missed.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's been able to go
1-2.
inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he adds another strikeout to the
back,
pile.
left
14
fielder,
now.
Alfonso Soriano.
Soriano stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one 95 to finish him off. So 2 down now, and here is Bernie Williams. That clips the corner.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but
Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
First pitch misses. Kopech, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Nope, ball.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a miss at a slider.
You know, this group of hitters did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Here's the left fielder. 1 for 3. Rudder takes off. Pitch inside. Throw, tag, out. Great throw by Gary Sanchez. Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is full.
Draws the walk there.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base paths, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. Runner goes again. Lifted in the air down the left side. It's going to fall for a hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
And a big swing and a miss.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And that's down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to third, De La Cruz whips it to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Stepping
now
in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Nice grab. Off balance speed. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. Back here at Fenway, here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Kopech back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one is 1-0-1. Got him. That K is his third of the game. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Clark. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. 2 down, bases empty. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. That one hit to right. Guerrero puts it away, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the American
and now
Giant,
it's going to be
the
Vladimir
right
Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
That's in there, and that's strike one. And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the look.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now,
here's Jose Ramirez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Now 2 out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Ortiz in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kelly down to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
Goose Gossage will take over here.
Goose Gossage.
Gossage deals. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
A bunt, and it's popped up. Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here's the catcher to hit, Carson Kelly. Runners at the corners here, one away. Walker Jenkins will hit next. Breaking ball, and that got him. So bases loaded with one away. Now the left fielder. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Billy Wagner.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
Pitch misses inside, and that's
ball,
ball
no
one.
strike.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Base knock center field. One run across, the throw in, and they tag him out. And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1. Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Base hit, one run is in. The throw in.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
De La Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely.
Runner on the go again. Pitch outside. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a curve is down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. They limit the damage here.
Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait. You better go.
So bottom of the ninth, here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Cut on and lifted in the air. Then there's one down. Bernie Williams, the next to hit, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Check swing, called strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Yordan Alvarez looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Breaking ball in there for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
This could end it. Two down, nobody on. They're in the last half of inning number 9. Inside, just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration. In your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
De La Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball high.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. So bright, she's caught in the gimmer. So bright, she's caught in the gimmer. So bright, she's caught in the gimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the gimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the gimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the gimmer. So bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many eyes out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Why we make that again? Never let up close. So this mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it. It's that for you like Tyron Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. I drove off, got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on. It's a new day, new world. Make the most of what you find.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New York going up against Miami. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, towing the slab in today's game, Logan Webb.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering misses, and that's ball two. Now a step off the rubber to reset.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Little chopper rolls foul. Ground ball up the middle. All these to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Second, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Webb in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. And there's the strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, the
2
second
out.
baseman,
Space is empty.
Corey
Here comes
Seager.
Corey Seager. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. The 1-1.
The count.
That one fouled off. Two outs. And they'll do it again. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that is that. Back here in Denver and towing the slab, Shane McClanahan. What do you have on him?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
We go to the bottom of the first. And the batter now, Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And the first offering is not close. McClanahan, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
One out, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Tatis should have this one. Makes the catch for the out. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Corrals it, and that's the inning. Top of the second, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Webb back to work.
Hey! 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And ball 1. And delivers outside. Swings through that.
2-1.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. No score here in the second. On the ground at first, Berkman. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back, bottom of the second. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And downstairs. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And that one wrapped foul. Stanton stands at second with no outs. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Man at second. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved it up.
Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. First and second, one out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Curve in the dirt.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. 2 on, 1 out. And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder.
So digging in, Tim Raines.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swings and misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off the throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. So bases all loaded up. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Back here at Coors Field, top half of the third inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Raines puts it away for the out. Here is Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. And there's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. So here is Bryce Harper. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Set for the bottom of the third. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Flied to right his first time. And that one ripped to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now here is Lance Berkman. Flied out his first time. That missed by a lot. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside with a breaking ball. Pitch is in the dirt, and now 3-0.
I got 3-0.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Doubled in his first AB. And ball 1 to the right fielder. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Next offering is downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his second strikeout of the game. On to the fourth, and now Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Finds its way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Stepping in, Bernie Williams. Tatis runs. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand.
Runner goes again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Move to first, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's Corey Seager. Fly to center his first time. Foul ball there. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old. Tatis runs. Pitch misses. Go to second. Ow! 4th inning underway. No score. In the dirt. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. That misses, and the count's full. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2-2 the count.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that.
He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Just missed.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Now 3-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Pendleton swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Heim aboard here at first with nobody out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Seager. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Now back.
Here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one misses in the dirt. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And a count 2-1. That's down and in.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball. Smooth. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Rains in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, this one bounces away from Sanchez. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. In there at the knees. And it's 2-1 now.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Sanchez applies the tag. It's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Back here in Denver, here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Webb back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And there's one down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fly to left his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Sanchez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Off the mark there. Ball 3.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
The shortstop.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Pull for 2 in this one.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Billy Wagner.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work to have.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, tag, ow! Great throw by Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a ball.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Upstairs. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a base hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning. Next to hit, Lance Berkman. He's 0 for 1. And a curve is down and in. De La Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field, here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Now 1-1. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Berkman. Here's the tag, and he's out. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
1 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Bernie Williams. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. The other way, makes the grab, 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Seager, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one not close. And the count now 2-0. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
0-1.
Swings over the top of that one.
0-2.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. A little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it remains 2-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 2-2 now. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
The catcher,
and now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed.
1-0.
That hits the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Now pitching.
Gregory Soto gets the ball now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Clips the corner, and the count is 3-1. That one in triple digits.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Pendleton swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Heim stands at first with 1 out. Squirts away a little bit. Now throw to first, but back easily. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. He is struck out, and he is walked. In the dirt.
0-1.
This one in the dirt.
No, that's low.
Softly hit to third, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's back here in Denver. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Giants, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
That's outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 1. Wagner. In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And that's in the dirt. 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Alfonso Soriano, the next to hit. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Up and in, and 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ramirez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Over to first, and he saved. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Runner at second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And set for the last half of the 7th. And now, Tim Raines. That clips a corner.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and it's 0-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just outside. 1-2 the count.
That's a really good take.
Backed off the plate that time. And the tying run is on base. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong.
That's a tough one to swallow.
New arm out of the bullpen, Mark Davis.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
There's a strike.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter. And
runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. Raines into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. So the tying run at second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Now batting.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The shortstop takes the ball, trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle, in plenty of time to first. Lindor retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Curve in the dirt. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swings through that one for strike one.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Two outs. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Popped in the air. Left field. Soriano squeezes it. That is the inning. And we're back. Here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And the slider just misses. That missed by a lot. 3-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Lindor. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses. That one missed. And another ball.
No strikes.
And that's outside it is ball 4, and he's on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Tap foul at the plate. Tatis at first, one gone. Pickoff throw. Tatis dives back in. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That one misses. And the count 1-2. Runner on the go. That one is hammered right field. Stanton ranges back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Seager stands in now.
Second baseman, Corey Seager.
That one ripped but foul.
Now pitching, Gregory Soto.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it is 2-1.
One strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. He goes down looking. Back here at Coors Field, and now the first baseman, Lance Berkman.
Number 17.
Davis back to work. And that one is in the dirt. Ball one.
Two balls, no strikes.
And that skips into dirt.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
They'll just can't fall right there. Full-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Stanton now. 1 for 3. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Matt Brash.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses, and that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4 to avoid.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jonah Heim. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Ball 1, no
Squirts
strike.
away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases though. So the tying run at second. Hit in the air out to center field. Williams coming on. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Terry Pendleton.
Henry.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 2-0. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Two on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, but no advance from the runners. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. registers the punch out and hits 101.
The left fielder, number
Tim
30,
Raines will hit next. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Now pitching.
Adam Ottavino on the pitch here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
No
Skips
strike.
in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
1 strike.
Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving. Driving the inning. And with 2 out. And the count full. The runners will be on the move. Three and 2 now. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
Crow Armstrong up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And fouled off. Stanton at third. McMahon over at second. Raines at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the American
All set
Giants,
to start the 9th in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
That one in triple digits.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Crow Armstrong should have it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Steps on first for the out. Now the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. That's inside. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here in Denver, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
2-0.
In the air, center field. Williams on his way over. Hauls it in, one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging. Next to switch in at first baseman, Lance Berkman. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And there's a fly ball deep right field. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a 2-out double to put the winning run aboard.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not.
Now pitching.
The new pitcher in the game, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And that's downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Now running at second base, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss.
Runner takes off for third. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Out at third. And that ends.
Now playing first base, number 5, Eggy Rosario.
On to extra innings. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Just missed. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ball 4, he walked in. And that keeps things going. Go ahead run on base. Gary Sanchez now.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But
swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big first out. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that.
Double steal. Bunt attempt misses. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal. With the go-ahead run at third. And here in extra innings.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already homered in this game. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. So up next, Bernie Williams. This one in the air. He's under it. And that's the third out. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. Here's the catcher to hit, Jonah Heim. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one is inside. Inside. And a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Winning run out second. No one out. And it's filled up.
Full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. There's Ryan McMahon now. He reached out a walk his first time. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him. Ozzie Albies digs in now. Pitching change here, David Robertson.
Now, really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Yeah, this one bounces away from Sanchez. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at the plate. And that skips into dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 11th inning set to get underway. So now it's Corey Seager.
Leading off for the American Giants.
Soto back to work.
Corey.
Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Boots it.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Strikes him out with 100. So now here's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Swinging a foul out of play. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Now pitching, Mason Miller.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. He swings and fouls one off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ramirez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Cut on and missed at 101. And the count 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering way upstairs.
Hands full.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And the play. Tim Raines. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this.
Now pitching.
Goose Gossage into the game.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And it's even up. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Got him looking. And that is a big first out. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 2-2. With the tying run at second, winning run at first. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Safe. And with 2 outs, the tying run is at third. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swings and misses. 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goose is just 1 strike away. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Sanchez collects, fires to first. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 outs. Bases full. Eggy Rosario getting ready to hit. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. And ball 1. Winning run stands at second.
Ball 2.
Well, there's nowhere to put him, so I'm a little surprised we've seen all off-speed stuff so far. Gonna have to challenge him at some point in the zone.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. Ball game.
Well, I know the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final score here today.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you the flavor. You hear me, your haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me kickers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them to catch your papers. I'm from back in the day with a was wearing papers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, but pressure on you on your stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Thinking we talk about, we should've called it juice. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill.
They all small my dreams, but the green turns with the eyes. They all small my dreams, but the green turns with the eyes.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Into the void, filling the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better, gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing and it's with me. Doing it's just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned, my homies still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Come on, Herb, you
gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better, gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.